Hey guys, this is a video to help you with using unit rates to find equivalent ratios. We're going to do the first couple problems together here. We'll start off with Rachel mows 5 lawns in 8 hours. At this rate, how many lawns can she mow in 40 hours? So first and foremost, I'm going to start by drawing a ratio table. Then I need to think about what are the two things that I'm comparing? Not the numbers, but the things. I can see that I'm comparing the amount of lawns versus how many hours she does them in. So I'm going to do lawns and hours. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in my original ratio, which is 5 to 8. Okay, and I'm going to draw myself a friendly ratio column, and then I'm going to read the rest of the problem that says, how many lawns can she mow in 40 hours? So I need to end up finding out how many lawns she can mow in 40 hours. So just like we've practiced before, we always look to see, can I start from this original ratio to get to this end piece? And right here, yes, we can. We can get from 8 to 40 by multiplying by 5. But today, our skill is using unit rates. So this friendly column we are going to use to show a unit rate. We want to know how many she can mow in 1 hour and then eventually be able to use that unit rate for any number of hours later on. So again, don't just use times 5 to get here. We're going to use this middle column. So because I have my 2 hours right here, I'm going to put a 1 right here because I want to know what it's going to take her to do 1 hour. Okay, so to get from 8 to 1, I'll divide by 8. And one part of the ratio I need to do to the other part of the ratio. So 5 divided by 8. 5 divided by 8. Okay, 5 can't go, or 8 can't go into 5, so I'll put a 0 and annex, or put a decimal and annex a 0. 8 goes into 50 6 times. 48, 2 remaining, annex another 0. 8 goes into 20 2 times. 16, 4, annex another 0. 8 goes into 45 times. So we end up knowing that she can do 0.625 lawns per hour. Okay, so the reason why that's important is if I change this number to 20 or to 13, we could use this unit rate to find out any number of hours because 1 is so versatile. Okay, so how do I get from 1 to 40? Multiply by 40. And what I do to one part, I'll do to the other. So 0.625 times 40. And I'm just doing this fast in the interest of time, but you're always welcome to pause the video and work along with me. So this first row is going to be zeros, 10, 25. Okay, so when I add these all together, and then I know I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places to scoot in, so my answer here is 25. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next one. It says a contractor charges $1,200 for 100 square feet. So I'm going to go ahead and write my ratio there. I know I'm comparing the amount of money versus square feet. Okay, and I'll put in my original ratio, which is 1,200 for 100. And then it says, how much does it cost to have 1,100 square feet? So I need to end up with 1,100. Okay, so because I'm looking for square footage, I'm going to try to find 1 square foot. So I'm going to put my unit rate right here. And to get from 100 to 1, I'm going to divide by 100 here and divide by 100 here. This becomes 12. Now that I have my unit rate, I can just jump over here. So this is times 1,100 and times 1,100. So then you'll just do 12 times 1,100 to find your answer. And I am going to leave that one blank for you to do. Okay. And then finally, we'll just set up this last one. Okay. So it takes Jill 2 hours to run 14.5 miles. So I know I'm talking about hours and miles. So 2 to 14.5. Draw myself a unit rate column, and then I need to end up finding out how much does she run in 3 hours. So on this one, we can't really get from 2 to 3 using multiplication, so we will need to do that unit rate. So for 1 hour, we need to find out how far she can go. So I'm going to divide by 2 here. What I do to one part, do to the other. So 14.5 divided by 2. Okay. You can pause here to complete it. I am going to just go ahead and fill this in. It's 7.25. Okay. And then to get from 1 to 3, we're going to multiply by 3. And what I do to one part of the ratio to make it equivalent, I do to the other. So I'll multiply by 3 here, and you'll have your answer. Yay! So it's really just doing some skills that we've already practiced. So we've made friendly ratios here in this middle column. But today what we're doing, instead of making any number equivalent ratio, we're being specific about making this ratio be a unit rate. Okay? If you have any questions, please let me know, and I would be happy to help you.